The following content has been generated with artificial intelligence under minimal human supervision. The data presented may contain errors or inaccuracies. The opinions expressed in this content do not necessarily reflect the vision, position, or values of DigiAll. We recommend verifying critical information with additional sources before making decisions based on this content.
Welcome to DigiAll Tech News. Today is Monday, March 2nd, 2026. I'm Kylie Brooks, and this is where technology becomes clear and engaging. The Pentagon reportedly used Anthropic's Claude AI to help plan and execute military strikes against Iran, despite President Trump's order to sever all ties with the company just hours earlier. A new report warns that AI's biggest threat to business isn't rogue autonomous systems, but rather silent failure at scale caused by minor errors that compound over time. Researchers propose teaching AI systems wisdom through metacognition, aiming to make them better at handling uncertainty and complex real-world situations. Former presidential candidate Andrew Yang calls out both Silicon Valley and Washington for advancing AI full steam ahead without any plan for displaced workers. NVIDIA partners with global telecom giants including T-Mobile, BT Group, and SoftBank to build 6G networks on AI-native, open, and secure platforms. So here's a story that really highlights the tension between technology and policy. According to reports from the Wall Street Journal and Axios, the US military actually used Anthropic's Claude AI during the joint US-Israel strikes against Iran that began Saturday. Now, what's remarkable about this is that President Trump had ordered all federal agencies to stop using Claude just hours before the attack began. The military reportedly used the AI for intelligence analysis, target selection, and battlefield simulations. This whole situation started back in January when the military used Claude in a raid targeting Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Anthropic objected, saying it violated their terms of service, which prohibit using their AI for violence, weapons development, or surveillance. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth accused Anthropic of what he called arrogance and betrayal and demanded unrestricted access to all their models. But here's the thing, Hegseth also acknowledged that completely detaching military systems from Claude would take up to 6 months. In the meantime, OpenAI has stepped in, with Sam Altman announcing they've reached an agreement with the Pentagon for use on classified networks. This really underscores how deeply embedded AI has become in military operations and how difficult it is to extract it, even when there's a political will to do so. Now let's talk about something that should concern anyone watching the business world. A new analysis warns that the real danger of AI in business isn't some dramatic rogue AI scenario. It's what experts are calling silent failure at scale. Here's how it works. AI systems are becoming so complex that even their developers don't fully understand where they're heading. These systems follow instructions literally, not according to intent. So you get situations like what happened at a beverage manufacturer, where an AI failed to recognize products with new holiday labels, interpreted them as errors, and triggered the excess production of several 100,000 cans. The system didn't malfunction in the traditional sense. It did exactly what it was told to do, just not what anyone actually wanted. As one expert put it, that's the danger. These systems are doing exactly what you told them to do, not just what you meant. The scary part is these small errors compound over weeks or months, causing operational drag and compliance exposure before anyone even notices. A 2025 McKinsey report shows 23% of companies are already scaling AI agents, with another 39% experimenting. But many lack documented workflows and are basically granting excessive access to AI systems they don't fully understand. Experts are recommending things like kill switches to halt connected workflows quickly, and shifting from humans in the loop to humans on the loop, where people supervise patterns and anomalies rather than reviewing every output. On a more optimistic note, researchers from the University of Waterloo and institutions including Google DeepMind and Stanford are proposing something fascinating, teaching AI systems wisdom. Now, this isn't about making AI know more facts. It's about giving it the kind of mental skills humans use to navigate complex, uncertain situations. The paper, published in Trends in Cognitive Sciences, argues that while AI capabilities are advancing rapidly, wisdom is lagging behind. And that's a problem because current AI excels at well-defined tasks, but struggles with ambiguous, messy problems. The approach focuses on teaching AI metacognition, basically getting AI to think about its own thinking. That means recognizing the limits of its knowledge, adapting to different contexts, weighing multiple perspectives, and staying flexible. The researchers break wisdom down into specific strategies like intellectual humility, perspective seeking, and context adaptation. Dr. Sam Johnson, one of the lead authors, describes AI as being like a child genius, incredibly capable, but needing guidance to develop wisdom. The goal is AI that can handle novel problems, cooperate better towards shared goals, be more explainable in its decisions, and align more safely with human values. It's an ambitious vision, but one that could address some of the fundamental limitations we're seeing in current systems. Andrew Yang has never been afraid to speak his mind, and his recent conversation at Manny's in San Francisco's Mission District was no exception. The former presidential candidate delivered some sharp criticism of how both Silicon Valley and Washington are handling the AI revolution. Yang described the current AI boom as going full steam ahead, with billions in investment and massive data centers, but with what he called zero discussion or vision or foresight about the workers being displaced along the way. It's a striking observation. Yang was once a strong advocate for universal basic income and had significant support in tech circles for that idea. But he noted that support has faded, with today's tech leaders focused on maximizing gains while leaving the public, in his words, on the outside looking in. Yang didn't spare the Democratic leadership either, stating that President Biden failed us all by running for re-election and criticizing the party for not holding a competitive primary after Biden stepped aside. He even quipped that Democrats should change their name to the Selectors. Looking ahead to 2028, Yang revealed in his new memoir that he was 60 seconds away from running for president again. When asked directly at the event whether he'll run, his response was described as both surprising and unsurprising. You'll have to check out the full interview to hear what he said. Finally, let's look toward the future of connectivity. NVIDIA has announced a major commitment with leading telecom operators and infrastructure providers to build the next generation of wireless networks, 6G, on AI-native, open, and secure platforms. The list of partners is impressive. T-Mobile, BT Group, Deutsche Telekom, Cisco, Ericsson, Nokia, SK Telecom, SoftBank, and more. Jensen Huang, NVIDIA's CEO, put it this way: AI is redefining computing and driving the largest infrastructure build-out in human history, and telecommunications is next. The vision is to transform telecom networks into AI infrastructure everywhere, embedding AI across the radio access network, edge, and core. This isn't just about faster phones. 6G will enable billions of autonomous machines, vehicles, sensors, and robots. And as Assistant Secretary of Commerce Ariel Roth noted, America's 6G leadership will be critical to our economic prosperity, national security, and global competitiveness. The initiative includes collaborations across the US, Europe, Japan, Korea, and the UK, with NVIDIA contributing open-source software and accessible platforms. T-Mobile CEO Srini Gopalan describes 6G as becoming the backbone of the AI era, with telecom serving as the nervous system of the digital economy. It's ambitious, but if it succeeds, it could fundamentally reshape how our connected world operates. And that's your DigiAll Tech News for Monday, March 2nd, 2026. From military AI tensions to the quiet risks of business automation, from teaching machines wisdom to building the networks of tomorrow, we'll keep following these stories as they develop. Stay informed. Thank you for staying informed with DigiAll Tech News. We'll be back with more updates as they develop.